Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We're just going to be looking at some of the moves that we're currently seeing. So if you guys like the content, please subscribe to the channel and check out the Telegram channel in the description below. And also give the video a thumbs up if you guys like the content. So anyways, what we're going to be talking about is the fact that this is a moment we've been waiting for a while. Seeing a candle close above the 20-week moving average, so the price closed above it. The 20-week moving average currently being at around 79.63 or so, and the price of Bitcoin, as you can see currently at the time of making this video, is 86.45. So, don't get too consumed again in the daily movements. Even in the last time we crossed the 20-week, we did see a red candle immediately following. So this doesn't actually necessarily mean anything. But if you are following Bitcoin and you're curious about its short-term future, then this 20-week moving average is going to be the telltale sign. If we come down to this, so first of all, a lot of other coins, basically for them to have a chance to really shine, Bitcoin needs to be above the 20-week moving average. So it is currently above it. But the price of Bitcoin is at present time, it is going down. So again, these other coins are likely to continue to bleed a little bit. And until Bitcoin either continues its trend upward or confirms that it's holding support at the 20-week moving average, so printing weekly candles, so we want to see several weekly candles holding support at this line. Until that happens, then we're probably going to be in terms of a lot of altcoins or Ethereum, we're not going to see any significant moves, more than likely. I mean, this is not financial advice, but this is just my observation of the markets. For these other coins to really start moving, either the price of Bitcoin needs to stabilize where it currently is, or holding support at the 20-week, or continuing to move up. I mean, even if we come back down to the 20-week and hold it as support for a few weeks, then I think some positive sentiment for altcoins will return. But right now, we're currently going down a little bit. It's not really a huge move at this point, so I wouldn't be too concerned about that. What we're going to want to be looking out for is holding this line when we get to it, if we get to it. I mean, we'll get to it at some point. It's just a matter of, are we getting to it tomorrow at around $8,000, or are we going to get to it in 2 months from now? Because during the last time, it took a pretty significant period of time. I mean, we went from going above it to then holding it, or trying to hold it as support. Anyways, it took 42 days during that time. During the time that we saw back in 2019, from when we went above it to then testing it again, it took 189 days. So it really depends on how long this is going to take. I mean, it could be something that we get out of the way quickly and we come back down to it and we say, all right, it's time to test this out, see if we're in bull market territory, or if we're going to kick the can down the road. I also want to remind you that if you guys want access to the premium content and the private Telegram channel, among a few other things, then please check out the Patreon channel in the description below. I just published a report today called the Quantitative Investor. It's the 5th edition. So in this report, we obviously go over the risk metrics of the various currencies, including the S&P 500 as well. And then we also talk about, statistically speaking, what is the best day to buy Bitcoin and what is the best day to sell Bitcoin. And this is looking at statistics from the last 10 years. And then in prior reports, we've covered other things. So if you guys want to check that out, just head on over to patreon.com/intothecryptoverse, and you can find access to that. And I also do publish Patreon-only videos to accompany those reports. So again, just watch out for the 20-week daily price movements. Up or down a few K are pretty much irrelevant. And if you're dynamically dollar cost averaging, then clearly, coming back down to this level would be a good thing in the short term for your, to overall reduce your weighted buys. So remember to stay focused, keep your eyes on the big picture. I say this just to, constantly remind people, because when sometimes you see price movements like this, the mood can shift very quickly. And it's interesting because, just a few days ago, the price was, $7,800. And last month, the price was $5,500. Or in March, it was $5,500. And then at some point in March, it even reached $3,800. But sometimes you see sentiment change so quickly. So I'm just here to remind you to look at the bigger picture of Bitcoin. Okay? Don't get so consumed with these daily price moves, because they are completely irrelevant, and you need to focus on what's going on in the macro scale. So we'll see if we hold the 20-week. Obviously, it's an exciting time right now because this move was certainly not predicted by most people. I think most people thought we were just going to stay around the 200-week, potentially go back down to the 300-week in the short term. But right now, that's not the case. We're 2 or 3 times higher than where most people thought we were going to be at this time. So remember the macro level picture when you're trying to figure out if things are, say, more bearish or more bullish. So anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. I will look forward to seeing you guys next time. Again, subscribe to the channel, check out Telegram, and that's it. Bye.